All right, good morning, guys. The goal for today is to head down and help Jerry on the clearing project. But before we do that, we gotta do the old equipment shuffle. Matt has got the panel hitch hooked up, getting some straw and a few other things. Let's get the Mac fired up and hit the road. It's a little bit cool this morning. It's about 20 degrees, but this old truck usually cranks over pretty good. Let's see what she's got. We don't have to go too far. First thing we're going to do is go pick up the 120 off the wall build, backfill job, whichever one you want to call that. It's literally going like a half mile down the road to a farmer. We're going to do a real small job for them while we're in the area. But want to get that moved, so tomorrow morning we probably hit up here at the Dl550, get it knocked out. Going to go ahead and pull the 304 and the taco off that job while we're there. And then whenever we come back through, as I turn the corner here, I'm sure nobody's coming. The 210 sitting right over there at the park. Got a cool little project going down here at the park that kind of got postponed. Hopefully you guys will see it at some point. So we're going to pick that up, take it back down, and catch up and help Jerry the rest of the day. So head on up the road, get the first round moved, come back for the second round. Man, it's cold this morning. Man, it's cold, but the river sure looks peaceful this morning. The sun is bright. All right, let's not pass up our driveway. Right here is where we're going. Get disconnected. Hopefully all the equipment up there fires up. Get this party started. Well, let's get everything cranked off and warmed up here this morning. These three pieces here usually start pretty good as well. I have checked fluids. Don't worry. Come on, baby. Oh, she's cold. She's alive. This is the one I wonder about. I don't know why. This thing always cranks cold. Cranks slow when it's cold, but it always starts. For years I've thought, there's no way that thing's gonna start. Next thing you know, fire dried up. So no complaints there. No, taco's been fired up pretty good. Let's get her cranked off and start getting loaded. All right, we decided to forego the trailer on this move. We were working on that lot right there. At least that's what we're at. We're basically going 2 lots down on the right. Once we get down there, I hope you guys will find it to be a pretty familiar little job site. So it's just as fast to track it down the road as what it is to load it up, go down there unload it. I could be wrong, but it's warm in here, and Matt's out there spreading straw in the cold, so I figured this is a good way to kill some time in the heat. It's working out pretty good for us. Well, we made it. You guys recognize this place? Where we have the 210 in here. It's probably hard to see it in the sun right now. I have 210 in here. Put in the big sandstone retaining wall. And then we put in the stacking block retaining wall here behind the house. So we're going to drop this off. Eric's wanted to use this to dig in the pipes for his outdoor furnace. So you guys are always wanting job updates, and here's a quick one real quick while we're here. This is the retaining wall we put in I guess it's been about 4 months ago now. This is back over the summer during the rainy season. We pulled off the lake job and come knocked this one out, but it looks like it's right where we left it, so that's definitely convenient. Like I said, Eric wants to take the little Mini. He needs to dig from his outdoor furnace there over to the barn. It's not that far at all. We're in the area with it, so dropped it off up here. This is the big sandstone retaining wall, natural rock retaining wall we put in. And it's actually holding up remarkably well as well. It hasn't moved one bit, hasn't really settled out behind it. Everything still looks really good. I think Eric was talking about having us back up here and possibly digging in that bank over there on the other side of the house and see if we can mine a couple more rocks out here. I think he'd like to get this about one layer higher if we can find the rocks, but whoa, looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. If you guys haven't seen the videos on building this, check them out. They were some really good videos and obviously a beautiful view. So all right, we're gonna hike back down to lot number 1, finish getting everything else loaded up and move on out. Trip down the heat was pretty nice. Kind of forgot about the walk back and the cold, but look, I think Matt's coming to give us a ride. Isn't he a nice guy after all? Tell you what.
I don't see your thumb out, so you must be good.
Can you turn the heat on in this section?
No, there's no heat there.
There's no heat in this section? All right, still better walking. I don't know if you guys can see, Matt's getting the skid steer loaded up on the trailer. I'll reach across the road here. We're gonna drop this tilt bucket off on the trailer because it's not going to the next job. It's going back to the lot along with the pallet forks. So we're going to reach around and grab the come off there. I'm afraid I'm going to bust the hoses on this thing. I'm gonna reach around and grab the 3-foot bucket here. They've asked us to move this one rock at the end of the driveway before we haul out. I'm gonna do that for them real quick. Hopefully it's not in the ground too bad. Never know whether it's the tip of the iceberg or just a small little rock stood up on end. I guess it's gotta be a combination of both. Come on, baby. Let's go out from a different angle here. I think we'll get her. To get a camper, like a nice address rock, but I guess I wanted to maybe get a camper or a bigger trailer in and out of this driveway. They're afraid the rock might be in the way.
Stubborn rocks. Wowzers. That's a big rock. You gotta love it when the customer says, can you move that medium-sized rock at the bottom of the driveway?
Oh, the last guy left.
That's exactly right. That's why the last guy left it. There was considerably more rock. What do you think? 5 foot in the ground, 2.5 foot out of the ground. Goodness.
All right, hole is filled in. The rock is moved. You guys can't see it. It's back over there. Trust me. Gotta find a keeper for my tooth I lost, but that'll be on the next job. Let's get this thing loaded up and we're gonna head on out of here. Matt pulled the skid steer far enough forward. Get it?
Yep. And locked.
Got it. All right, like I said, guys, we got an extremely short trip. We are literally just going up here around the corner. I doubt it's even a mile. So hopefully it's not too eventful. Good news, we made it.
We made it.
That was a long trip.
Longest we've had yet.
All right, let's get this stuff unloaded. right, I got the 120 off. We'll let Matt have the fun one to unload. What do you think, Pop? Nothing? Got nothing? One thing I like about this trailer we got, it's a paper edition. It's got that tilted ramp, makes it a lot easier to get equipment up on the back. It's worked out pretty well. Looking good. The 240's not fancy like the 550. They don't have the backup camera in it. All right, let's get it hitched back up, hit the road, go pick up 210. Man, I missed it. I should have got that last little hit on camera.
I went surfing there for a minute.
Big one have the pin in. Matt told me to bump it one time.
It was a bump, all right.
I don't think you're ready for the bump.
I wasn't expecting a slam. I was expecting a bump.
We found out real quick how agile you are this morning. All right, you ready to go off Derby?
Yeah.
All right, so we're unloaded and staged and ready to go here tomorrow. I don't know, hopefully you guys can see there's a pile of debris right here. And then there's another pile of debris kind of straight over behind that water spigot right there. There used to be an old house and another barn here. They tore down years ago. And they're basically wanting to get all this, watch what I'm doing here. Basically want to get this all cleaned up. I think they're going to build another equipment shed here. Oh, that's the stuff. We're going to make it. Build another equipment shed here at some point, so. Not sure if we're going to bring Bubba Dump down here in the morning with the C8500. We can pretty much drive either one here. But we'll bring a dump truck with us in the morning. Get these couple piles of stuff cleaned up for them. We got to haul this stuff across one of their fields. So these cold, frozen mornings, being dry, the timing's just kind of right to get her done. So we're going to try to get her knocked out. But let's head to Derby and pick up 210, then go check on Jerry. All right, last load of the morning, and then maybe we can go actually do something. That would be nice. Let's get it loaded. Does it have oil in it?
Plenty.
My top secret key hiding place. Don't tell nobody. We good to roll? Chain down, ready to roll. Again, we're not going very far at all. We're maybe going 2 miles down the road. So let's head down there, check on Jerry, and see what we got. we have reached our final destination for the day. I'm glad the sun's out because it does help. I know you guys can't see the wind, especially with the leaves off the trees, but it is whipping out there and it is cold. Easy, easy. All the way down there. Come on. There we go. Alright, Matt went up to get the Thunder Creek trailer. We got a few tires to air up on Bubba Dump. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to track this down, get it set up on the topsoil pile. Hopefully by then Matt will be back with the trailer. We'll get some tires aired up. What the plan is for us is we got a couple random spots out here in the field. I think you can see one of them right there. There's another one over here that are either washed out or light on topsoil. So we're gonna haul a little bit of that extra topsoil around, get those places addressed, and then if we got time, we may start in on cleaning this ditch out, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. This is just one of those days you spend half the day running around trying to get everything in place so you can actually do something. But the good news is it has warmed up a little bit, so let's get this thing fired up, let it start building some air. We'll get some get some tires aired up and see if we can haul some dirt. For being a Florida truck, she cranks a little slow, but she's never let me down yet. She's always fired right off. See if we get the old compressor fired up here. One thing I don't like about this thing, a little inconvenient to get to that, but other than that, works pretty good. I parked the trailer right here the wrong way, but we'll make it work. I'm not going to make any promises, but I think we are officially ready to go actually do something. Let's head down and check on Jerry here real quick, see how he's getting along. Wow, the windshield's dirty. Hang on. Check on Jerry, see how he's getting along. We'll start hauling some dirt. We are so lucky to have these ground conditions right now this time of year. Trying to work as many hours as we can, take advantage of them. I think here in about 3 or 4 days, things are going to change a little bit. Jerry's been working down here the last couple of afternoons without us and making some really good progress. This is that point he was working on yesterday. It's pretty much all done. That's that draw. It's all done. Everything going that way is done except for where the Hyundai's sitting, and we still got to get that topsoil loaded up. Still might try to run this with the Minotaur one time, kind of get it run in a little bit with the Garrett, the guy that farms this, stopped by. He thinks he can run his tillage tool over this and make it good enough. So we're gonna let him try that. He's actually farming just down the road here. He said he's just, wouldn't be nothing to come in here and give it a try. So next thing we need to do, we got this really steep ridge that goes down through there, and you can see where Jerry has got this all, we're gonna call it farmable. It's maybe a little steep, but it's no steeper than other places we got on the farm. And even if they decide not to farm this, at least we can get in here and brush hog and mow it. But I'm pretty sure Garrett's going to be in here farming this. So Jerry's kind of doing it in sections. Got the topsoil stripped down, topsoil stripped up. He's stripped a little more over there to keep on going. One thing we are doing, I don't know if you can tell down in here, but this ground, once you get down about 2 or 3 feet, it gets extremely hard. So before Jerry puts the topsoil back on this, we've actually been going horizontal this way with the rippers, ripping that ground up. It does 2 things when they go to farm. It'll help allow the moistures and the roots and the nutrients to get down in this harder ground. And also being on this hillside, whenever he pushes this topsoil back, it'll help that topsoil lock down into this grade where we don't have to worry about anything. So, uh-oh, Jerry's not gonna be happy with me. It looks like he found a stump. Oh, there's a level with the ground. Oh, that's a big one. But Jerry's got her moving now. She's coming out in pieces, but she's coming out. See, we're cleaning up at CMC Equipment's got this exact same dozer for sale with 12 hours on it. It's crazy. So he moved like 3 miles his whole entire life. He's probably going on and off trailers, never even pushed dirt. You don't have to fire me, Jerry. I promise I'm gonna go do something.
Okay.
Well, Matt hasn't made it back from looking at another job, so I guess that means we get to play excavator operator, brakes work, and truck driver. Let's get loaded. Since I'm loading this truck, I always forget how much dirt it actually hauls. So, all right. I think we're gonna go over here by Jerry's car for this first one. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that lighter area in the field over there. Need a little topsoil there. We're gonna end up needing a load or two right in here. I may continue to wash, I don't know. I'm thinking if we can get some good topsoil on there and get some vegetation on it, it may end up kind of holding itself back. So this is one of our first issues right here, though. We got a spot that's washed out pretty good. So I think I'm gonna dump a few loads back a little bit. Somebody look at my mirror. Can you guys see my mirror? Who did that? Bring that on there, and I guess we're gonna be out of this mirror. Big ditch back here somewhere. Easy. Stop a little bit right here and we'll kind of try to spread it up through there. There we go. Ooh, there's some dirt. There's some dirt. Oh, easy now. More dirt coming over the side than there is out the back. Well, OBD. Spin around here, we can see. That's not bad. I'll take that for the win. I'll get one more load there, and we'll move on to the next spot. Need more hands. Trying to steer, hold the camera, put the bed down. So didn't mean to multitasking. Whoa, there we go, giddy up. Coming in hot. Nailed it. I thought I had the perfect parking job, but let me tell you, I just about parked this truck just a little bit too far away. It's a reach. We can make her. Call that good enough. What I need to do is reposition myself before, oh, that's the way. Before I come back, I will know where I need to be. Perfect. So a lot of you guys been commenting on the videos over the last few months. Need to get a bigger bucket for loading trucks. I can't say I completely disagree with you, but what you guys got to remember, if I get another bucket, I want to get one that matches up with my thumb. Which don't mean it has to be a work route bucket, but it does have to meet certain specs. And they're not cheap. Buckets, I don't know, anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000 depending on what you're getting. So one of these days we might, but this one here does a really good job for right now, and I own it, which is a big deal. And even though a bigger bucket does increase capacity, and in theory should fill the truck faster, it might, it does slow down cycle time a little bit, so it's kind of a give and take. This looser ground, like digging out this pile right now, it would probably be faster for sure, but like on them pond and lakes jobs where we're digging out of virgin territory or virgin dirt. I don't know for sure if it'd actually be faster. All right, let me finish getting this one loaded down. This will be load number 3. We're gonna take this one to a different location. On the road again. Hammer time. Got a self-closing door. That's convenient. Man, I wish all of our haul roads were this smooth. It's just hammer down, baby. All right. Thinking. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think? We pull up this way, back up and dump. Does that make the most sense? You guys even see what we're doing. I've got to fix that mirror. This might be, I'm not going to promise you guys anything, but this might be the one piece of equipment we put a backup camera on this winter. But don't get your hopes up. Boom. Another load dumped. Oh, gotta steer with the elbow. Hang on. Oh, no wonder the bed's not going down. I'm on the left or the wrong way. There's just too much going on here. Now I need to turn. Gotta do the old elbow turn, I guess. There we go. If Jerry can see us right now, he would definitely be shaking his head. I don't know if you guys can see how big this job site is, but it's like huge. We're trying to get a whole lot done in a very short period of time. All right, back to load. I think we'll probably hold 2, maybe 3 more down there. Hey, may hop in the old Minotaur and see if we can get them spread out, see what they look like. Then we'll have a better idea of how many more we need. Load magic. We're loaded. Let's roll. Well, that whole circle trip worked out really well. I don't don't know if you guys can see down there how well you can see off the side of the truck, but that's spread out, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to attempt to do that one more time, then we're probably going to jump over on the Minotaur and see if we can get that leveled up a little bit. I don't think I'd want to do that on uneven ground, but on the flat ground it didn't work too bad. I watch this next load not go as planned at all. That'll be my luck. Alright, I'm going to get this truck loaded. We'll attempt to do it all over again. Alright, we're loaded, we're off. Let's go see if we can let's go see if we can do that again. Might as well go ahead and do a quick fluid check on this thing. One cool feature on this thing is it's got the ripper that's in the way of the back door. We got this handy little knob right back here. Pull that booger, look at that. Right down she goes. Perfect. Right on the full mark, baby. I don't know if that thing's been off ever since it's been new. Holy cow. Good news, I got it off. It's full. All right, let's fire it up. She's a little cold, but she's alive. Let's go up here, we'll bust these few piles out first. See how they turn out, and we'll come back over there. Matt actually showed up. He's hauled 2 more loads down there. He's loading again now. The way that sun's shining, it's probably hard for you guys to see in that dirty window. And trust me, it's hard for me too, but we're gonna make the best out of it. It's crazy how much this little thing will push. It's insane.
if he can get it in one push. Oh, he missed just a little bitty crumb. Not much. That's pretty good. Last little bit. Well, that tied in nicely.
It's flatter than what it was.
Flatter than a flitter. Oh man, that's a sun right in the old eyeballs there. Sorry about that, folks.
You need to make one more pass right here to fill in that up there, but
roll that off there to the left a little.
It'll definitely push as much as the D4.
I can't disagree with that.
It's got the pushing power. It's just got a different feel. I got to figure out that feel. I'm getting better.
Yeah, now you know what it's like for us rookies to get on any of the equipment you have. Got a different feel.
Yeah, it's got a different feel, all right. So.
No, that looks good for your first that I've seen finishing.
We better run down there and get those stumps out of the way before Jerry gets mad at us.
Oh, Jerry ain't gonna get mad yet, is he? Ooh, yeah, he's getting close, ain't he?
Close. Jerry's getting along pretty good. He's putting the topsoil back on that slope there. We'll go check that out here in a little bit. But first, need to get these stumps out of his way down here before he gets there. He's already moved them like 4 or 5 times and asked nicely like 2 or 3 times to move them. So I figure we better make sure you don't have to move them the 5th time, because there could be trouble.
I saw that coming. You pick the smallest stumps on the farm? Goodness gracious, that's a big stump. Couple more small ones.
Taking off that load of stumps, I was beginning to wonder if we were going to get them all on there. He's going to take that across the ditch and back where we dumped that load of brush with Aaron the other day. We're going to go down below. We got everything on the top side here out of the way for Jerry, but we have some of that brush that we picked up along the edge of the ditch down there is in the way. Let's go down and get it out of his way, because we got to keep Jerry moving. That is the name of the game on this job, is keep Jerry moving. Can we get check and see what Jerry's got going on? He's just about got all the topsoil put back in the section we got done. I don't know how well you guys can see with the sun, but this is basically what we're starting off with, and this down here is what we're ending up with. Basically it's taking something that is unmanageable and unusable and making it manageable and usable. that is the ultimate goal. Man, we got a mess of a ditch to clean up down through here, but we'll get her. I'd love to take all that dirt out of that ditch, load it up in Bubba Dump, and put it somewhere down there in a stockpile, because it'll make really good topsoil one day when we need it. But Jerry's got all the topsoil back on this section. That just last little bit to go right here. I know my sun's killer, but hopefully you can see how gradual of a slope that is and how good it looks. If you can see down there how steep and not gradual that is. We better watch out, we're gonna get right over here. It's hard to say on this job because we moved some of the dirt twice, maybe 3 times. Strip the topsoil, move all the subsoil, put the topsoil back, etc., etc. But I got a feeling before it's all said and done on this job, if I had to guess, we're gonna end up moving close to 20,000 yards. It's a big job. About 20,000 yards moved. He's going to move the majority of with that machine, but I'll try to get an aerial shot of this at some point, but we're moving along pretty good. I need to get on the internet and draw this off and see how much area we got here. I guarantee it's 5 acres plus. Should I get a thumbs up out of Jerry? Nope. He's in concentrate mode. All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for today. We're going to let Jerry, he's going to get this last little bit of topsoil back. That'll be a good stopping point for today. Hope to get most of a full day down here again tomorrow. Let's get this section of the ditch cleaned up. Gotta get the brush off of it first. Once we get the brush off of it, then we can start dipping it out. Got a few things we gotta do in the morning before we get here, but hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Want to make sure you don't miss out on what tomorrow's adventures bring. I'd consider subscribing. Hope we can catch you on the next one. Later, guys.